and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Fusion Esports League Cracov 2025 Qualifier. We just wrapped up with Krystianer's match and with Kelazhur's previous match, and now they face off against each other to advance on to the upper bracket semifinals. Who's it going to be? As spawning in the right-hand corner of ley lines, we have the Polish Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss representing Offside Esports. It is Kelazhur. It is Krystianer. The other one. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Brazilian Terran player. We have the red Terran. It is Kelazhur. Diego. Here we go. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chats as we jump into our TvP. Again, the heavy hitters, they're now starting to face off against each other. Previously, we had some more clearer favorites, but now this is going to get a little bit closer. I'll be honest, I do lean towards Krystianer. I think Krystianer has been looking very impressive over the past year of play. And Kelazhur, he's been taking some time off. He's been playing less StarCraft, has been competing less. Despite that, still in form, still looking quite good. But again, did take some time away from the game, and in that time, we saw Krystianer, of course, rise. But we'll see. We'll see if Kelazhur can make some magic happen. We'll see if he can cause an upset. We'll see if he can make a series out of this. I hope he can. Personally, I do hope he can. And so now we have our openers. It is going to be an economic opener out of Kelazhur, going for a single gas geyser, so going for a Rax expand. And again, Kelazhur, he's been so inactive over the past year of play, but Home Story Cup and EWC qualifiers brought him back, right? He was, we of course covered Kelazhur during the EWC Americas qualifier, and it was great to see him back against some of the Latin American and Americas players. And of course, he did travel to Home Story Cup as well, where he had an okay performance. You know, he was able to compete, able to take part, able to get some coaching from Ubu Thermal as well, and get that Mark Schlappy coaching, if you will. And yeah, Kelazhur, he's been looking decent as of late. How does he compare to Krystianer? This is a big challenge for him. Big challenge. I would even say that Krystianer is maybe number 2 seed of the tournament. Of course, Skills being number 1 and Krystianer being number 2. But we'll see. We'll see if those words have any merit to them. So now, Kelazhur, he does open up with a proxy starport. Okay. So again, economic opener into a more delayed factory, into an add-on slot. We have reactor to Hellion into Hellion drop. Now, this could be one of two things. Either a Hellion drop into the bases, or it is going to be a Hellion harass towards the natural and a Liberator harass into the main. So it's either going to be medevac for drop play or Liberator for a kind of a multi-pronged aggression. What's it going to be? Kelazhur is moving out. There we go. Kelazhur, he does pick out across the map. Meanwhile, Krystianer, he scouts, he checks, he confirms. He does get eyes on the proxy starport. He's now aware of the potential for drop play. It is going to be the medevac indeed, so it is going to be the Hellion drop in towards the main, but alas, the probe sees everything. And Kelazhur, can he find a way in? Meanwhile, we can see Krystianer set up in the main. Kelazhur does boost forward. Blink is halfway done. Krystianer, he's keeping up. Here comes the boost. Intercept mineral line. Hellions do unload. Probe's going to be going down. Some of them do line up. Oh, they do try to lock this down. 2 probe kills so far. Nothing major. Only 2. Only 2 workers. Widow mines are going to be waddling in. So far, Krystianer, he's holding. He's holding, he's defending. Widow mines are revealed. Oh! Ooh, Krystianer does face check, and he'll take another mine shot to the face. Nice pick up here from Kelazhur. Saves the widow mine. Blink is not yet done. And oh my god. Crazy moves out of Kelazhur. He barely gets away. Whew. Just barely. Oh no, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Ay, ay, ay. As medevac does fall, and Krystianer, he shuts it down. Shuts down the drop, shuts down the widow mines. Behind this, third base is being taken. It was 3K Blink, I believe. 2-gate blink into a robo into a third expansion. So a little bit more greedy play here from Krystianer. Meanwhile, Kelazhur back at home is turtling up. He's setting up here. We got tanks amassing. We have a little bit messy SimCity, but SimCity nonetheless. Yeah, Stim is on the way, getting into Bio. He's settling into just 2 tanks, 1 for each base. So a very light tank count. And embracing Bio. There's Krystianer looking for a way in. Gets a free depot. At the same time, Heli Rambai is on the way. Krystianer not quite set up. We'll see how quickly he reacts. As Helinze busts into the main or into the natural. Busts into the mineral line. Getting 4 or 5 probe kills. Insane damage, much more than previously. Yeah, who needs the medevac drop when he can just walk in? 12 probe kills. Looking Krystianer, he was that much less prepared. Now he recalls after the damage has been done. And Diego looking good, looking solid. With that damage being dealt, I would say that Kelazhur, he does have an economic lead. He's up in workers. Upgrades are about to finish. Here comes a brutal timing. Again, this is going to be hitting with Stim +1 and with combat shields. It's going to hit quite hard. Does catch the Observer. Yo, do we pull the boys? Do we? Oh, we do. Let's go. Again, it's after you kill the Observer, then you pull the boys to make sure it goes unscouted. Krystianer's trying to slow this down. Does try to. And just nibbling away here at the Marines. Gets 1, gets 2. Up to 3 Marine kills. Not bad. Oh, almost getting a Widowmine. Gets a Marauder. Ah, this is getting out of hand. Yeah, Widowmines are going down. He gets 2 Widowmines. Gets a Marauder. Gets almost another. He wants it. Colossus has arrived. Again, the longer this goes on, the better it is for Krystianer. The tank does siege only 1, though. It's going to be cleaned up. Yeah, he's going to shut down the tanks. And Krystianer, he shuts down the army. Ooh, the Colossus takes a lot of damage. Oh my god, the Colossus! Colossus goes down! Yeah, miscontrol there by Krystianer. Did ever extend. Still very tense, very close. Again, that was a big loss for the Protoss. But he's still on 3 bases, right? He still has an economy. Kelazhur, he did pull the boys with this, but only a couple of boys are pulled. 3rd CC is almost done. We're building up into a longer game. Kelazhur, he's backing off, he's calming down. Krystianer, likewise, should be taking a 4th. He should be expanding. So far, there it is. 4th base is on the way. A little bit delayed here for Krystianer, but at least he does have it in production. Ooh, as Kelazhur does go for a triple drop. As he drops, Krystianer looking for a way in. He could have kept pushing here. He just is unaware that the army's not in position. He does miss the drop. Now he spots it. He does spot it. We see the entire army respond. Does hit the 3rd. Oh, and we'll force a cancel. Does force a cancel. Massive pickoff here for Kelazhur. Kelazhur is popping up. A big delay here on the 4th. Big delay. As Kelazhur getting ready for another counterattack to hit and knock down the expansion. Checking his vision. I mean, at this point, he should be aware of the location of the 4th. Okay, scanning. Does see the probe. He knows. And again, Kelazhur, he wants the 4th base. He's already successfully denied it once before. Can he do it again? Kelazhur, he has momentum. He's in a better position. Drop moves in. Spotted by the Observer. Going for the tech. He wants a Colossus. He wants it. Oh, won't quite get it. That's a lot of charge lots. And Krystianer, he will take this fight. And Widowmines will connect. But Krystianer, he shuts down Kelazhur towards the north and south side as well. And Kelazhur bleeding out far too much here. He plummets in supply. He lost 2 full medevacs. Uh-oh. And Krystianer, he's done it. This one he's snowballing out of control. Now is the time to attack. There's not really much here to defend. I mean, there's mainly medevacs. There's some fire, that's true. The Colossus getting caught out, okay. Nice movement. Gets one. Gets one Colossus, but just the one. 2 is still more than enough here for Krystianer. And Kelazhur, he has nothing. He has nothing here. Again, it happened off screen, but Kelazhur, he lost 2 full medevacs here, and GG gets called. Krystianer takes game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Krystianer does take lead in the series again. Kelazhur, he did lose far too much, all too quickly. He lost drops towards the top side, and he also ran into the Colossus towards the south side as well. He overextended running into the Zealots, and he lost so much supply in in the blink of an eye, essentially. 2 fights happened at once. In a matter of seconds, he plummeted. He lost like 40 supply, and then bam, led into the counterattack, led into the win. So Krystianer did punish. Honestly, Kelazhur was playing really well. I was really impressed by Kelazhur denying the 4th base and containing his opponent, delaying the economy, sniping the first Colossus. Like, those were really good moments there for Kelazhur, but just too much happened too quickly in opposition to Kelazhur. Just everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. And some brutal losses there, but now we're getting into our next game, getting into game number 2. And we'll see. We'll see if Kelazhur can bounce back and bring us to the ace match, or Krystianer can claim it from here. So getting into game 2, getting into tokamak. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of tokamak, we have the Polish Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss leading the series 1-0. Representing Offside Esports, it is Krystianer. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the Brazilian Terran player. We have the red Terran down in the series. We'll see if he can bounce back and force the ace match. It is Kelazhur. It is Diego. Let's go. So we're getting into game 2, and it was a pretty intense game number 1 as well. Very tense, very clutch. Again, as Kelazhur just lost too much supply too quickly, it did trigger the counterattack. But now we're calming down. And personally, I'm hoping for the ace match. Regardless of how this goes, I want to see game 3. But again, Krystianer, as you mentioned, is coming in as the heavy favorite. As you mentioned, I would even argue that Krystianer is the number 2 seed of the tournament. Arguably, I know that Mana's also been looking very in form as of late. And they're both up there. So now we're building up. Once again, economic opener out of Kelazhur, going for a faster CC. And again, Kelazhur, he even got 12 probe kills across the map with this Hellion run by. Like, there was a lot going Kelazhur's way initially, but he was unable to maintain that lead. He got too excited, baby. Yeah, he got too excited. And we'll see if he can calm down. See if he can calm down. But now we're settling in. Again, welcome to Tokamak. Tokamak is one of the larger maps in the map pool. Larger map, longer rush distance by ground, and also more defendable bases. So we often see longer games on Tokamak. We spoke about this in the previous series between Thrifax and Kelazhur. So we'll see how our players will approach this. I mean, I can see Krystianer going for once again an economic opener this time. Last game it was 2 gates into a robo into a third. Meanwhile, Kelazhur going for the third CC before Starport. Very greedy build here out of Diego. Ay, ay, ay. But again, this kind of greedy stuff, these greedy builds are viable here on Tokamak. So we're expecting Krystianer to cut corners and to cut gateways. We're also expecting here Kelazhur, I mean, we see it here and now, going for an insanely fast CC. So it's all about that greed. I say that, Kelazhur is being greedy, Krystianer playing safe. He's already got 1 gate in the main, he's going for 2 more gates on the low ground, he may even go for a robo as well. The probe is in position for even further structures, so very safe. Yep, there it is, robo as well. All of this before the 3rd expansion. So very safe play out of Krystianer, much more economic for Kelazhur. So when it comes to the openers here, I do favor Kelazhur. Kelazhur does have the slight edge, as it looks like he will get away with this more greedy build. Yep, going for now a 2nd and 3rd racks. Delay on the starport, heavy delay on the starport even. And delay on drop play as a result. So we're gearing up towards the mid game with the setup. Hellions, they poke out. They get eyes on the 3rd base timing. Should be feeling pretty good. As there is a full wall here at the natural. Go. So we are going to be poking in. Likewise, again, just trying to gain map control, trying to get away with said greed. We'll see when he does decide to take his 3rd. See in chats, why is everyone casting Kelazhur? Yeah, the other casters also joined us as well. I mean, again, Kelazhur, he's a fan favorite, and on top of that, if you maybe don't watch a lot of StarCraft, you might not be familiar, but Kelazhur, he did come back to compete in the EWC Americas qualifiers. He also traveled to Home Story Cup to compete in that as well. Like we spoke about how in recent times he has returned, even though he has been on a big hiatus. As we emphasized at the start of the series, Krystianer, he is favored for sure in this matchup, but despite that, Kelazhur, he was able to hold his own in game 1. He was able to hold his own. He was able to even have a lead in game 1 as well. So I do want to say that the skill disparity between the 2 players is still quite close. And I want to believe that we can make a series out of this, for sure. For sure. As Hellions, they do bust into the mineral line. Kelazhur does break out. As this could be 6 probes going down. Nice damage here with the Hellions. Very nice. And the 3rd is getting up. Now, as Kelazhur is getting his 3rd base, we see Krystianer trying to catch up, throwing down his own 4th. But again, the economy here is a little bit more delayed here for Krystianer. Later 3rd base, later 4th base. Krystianer going for a standard follow-up, going into a gateway explosion. I say standard follow-up, I'm assuming that we're working towards charge. For now, charge has not begun. Oh, my apologies, going for the faster bay, working towards Colossus first. Again, taking him into Colossus, not into Storm. Again, the meta of PvT has been shifting quite a lot as of late. I want to say like 2 weeks ago, Storm was all the craze, rushing into Storm, I should say. Then it got played out. Then we saw more Ghost-heavy styles. We saw less Storms as a result. So PvT has definitely been in flux as a matchup. As the Prison does head into the main. At the same time, Stalkers on the right-hand side. Yeah, these are slow. I was curious earlier. I think if you recall, we were looking for charge. We saw that it wasn't being researched. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, I think charge should have been done by now, so that was a bit of an oversight here from Krystianer. As he's warping in a lot of zealots, and charge should have been done by now. As a result, this is getting less done than it otherwise should. building up. Oh, nice setup. Very nice. Takes down the Prism. Here comes the move out. Again, Kelazhur, the reason why the supply disparity is so large here is because of the faster third. Remember, he didn't get punished. He did not get punished for the fast third base, so a really greedy start out of Kelazhur snowballs into this supply lead in the mid game. And now it's go time. Now it is go time. And we'll see if he can break through. Krystianer's trying to keep up. Tanks through siege. Not many Zealots here. Yeah, not many charge outs. Zealots are going to be going down. Now he's going for the Colossus. Yeah, tank boy's going up. Nice target firing. Zealots are coming from behind. And with that Krystianer, it looks like he should hold on. Yeah, nice flanking Zealots. He does hold. He does deflect. And that was it. That was the main army that Kelazhur was building up towards. He lost everything. Like, that was meant to end the game. That was meant to break Krystianer. But it was caught out in the open. He got surrounded by the Zealots. And Krystianer, now he has momentum instead. Oh, he does have that lead. And Kelazhur, he's in danger. He's trying to hold his own. Marauders take a lot of swipes. Decent mine connections. The Colossus, they're working their way towards that mineral line. 3 SCV kills. A couple of boys are being pulled. Diving on the Colossus. He gets one. Not bad. He gets one. He gets two. Doesn't quite get the third. But a nice dive out of Kelazhur. Custom made SCVs. Oh, and he can't keep pushing. Yeah, it's going to be clutch here. Zealots did a great job tanking. Mine shot goes off. Kelazhur, he barely holds on. Again, a very intense hold here from Kelazhur. Losing 8 SCVs. But hey, you got 2 Colossus. To get the Colossus. Oh, EMP bobbing up. EMP does pop up. Kelazhur, he's going to be forced back. Reinforcements have arrived. Disrupt is now amassing. At this point, Krystianer, he's mass expanding. He's getting his 5th base, now a 6th expansion as well. He can now afford a 2nd robo. And even though we can see some moments here where Kelazhur, he's been out trading Krystianer, and again, just out trading, being more efficient, at this point, it doesn't matter. At this point, Krystianer, he can afford to be inefficient. He has the money. He has the bases. Kelazhur trying to break out across the map. You know, Krystianer just trading with Kelazhur. Prism into the natural. Drop is moving in. Likewise, Kelazhur keeping up with the Zealots. Oh, brutal Nova. Nova does connect. The first one at least. Second one less so. Yeah, Disruptors are getting caught out. Nice catch here from Kelazhur. Takes down 2 Disruptors. Takes down the Colossus as well. But the Prism gets in. Yeah, the Prism gets in. 9 SCV kills. And as we just mentioned here, what did Krystianer just lose? He lost 2 Disruptors and a Colossus. That's true. But he can afford it. And he gets 11 SCVs. And this is something that Kelazhur cannot afford. Kelazhur is being forced all in. He's down to 48 SCVs. And he's just being torn apart. He's being torn apart at this point. Yeah, as we're just rallying on forward. Breaking through in towards the 3rd. The Colossus may go down as on a slither on HP. A sliver of HP even. Nova's not connecting, but we just warp in a massive amount of Zealots. And GG gets called. Krystianer, he overwhelms. And Krystianer will take the series 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, well played, Krystianer. He will claim the series. Very impressive play here from Krystianer. Again, there were some good moments for Kelazhur throughout game 1 and in game 2 as well, but we spoke about it. Kelazhur, he was building up towards that big push. Remember, he was up 20 supply. He pushed through the center, but he got surrounded. He got caught out on the right and left hand side, and once Kelazhur lost that army, that was almost game then and there. Because after that, he was stuck at home. He was stuck at home. He could not move out. He could not be active on the map. He tried to move out with drop play, but he was being denied, and he was just contained at home. As we were trying to emphasize, he didn't have the economy to sustain his trades, so he was just dying over time. He just could not afford the losses with his army or with the economy either. GG. GG, well played. And with that, Krystianer does claim the series, and we're going to be following Krystianer into his next match. Let's go! Exclamation mark, be in the chat, have a look at the bracket yourselves. Let us switch on over here and catch up on the bracket. We already have our next opponent. It's going to be a PvP. Expect a lot of PvPs here. We had SOS taking down Jumi 2-0. Mana takes down R 2-0. Now we have a rematch between Mana and Krystianer. Let's go.